This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by RidleyReport.com. At Ridleyography, I am the bomb.
More New Hampshire Liberty news than the poor little Ridley Report can shake a fist at. So, I will have to do an Avalanche report, cramming 6 stories into one video, which will be mostly audio. The first sighting of jailed marijuana activist Andrew Carroll. New Hampshire Liberty activist Ivy Walker spotted him at the Westmoreland jail in Cheshire County. He was said to be in a holding cell and giving a thumbs-up sign. Carroll was jailed June 2nd in connection with an act of civil disobedience. He had openly possessed a small amount of marijuana in a public area, and was eventually sentenced to $420 worth of fines, which he refused to pay, and was subsequently sentenced to 9 days in jail. Ivy Walker was in the jail to assist another jailed New Hampshire Liberty activist, Sam Dodson. Dodson was arrested for attempting to videotape near a courtroom, and there's a lot of news to report on his situation as well. Authorities have finally agreed to give him a trial without him providing them with his name. They've held him for over 50 days because he has refused to give it. Sam's story appeared on Wired.com this week. Last week he made the Boston Globe and Fox News Freedom Watch. His dad has initiated a free Sam sign contest. He's offering almost $300 for the person who can make the best sign for his son. Well, if 2 jailed Liberty activists isn't enough, how about 3? Not long after Ivy Walker left the jail on her mission of mercy to help Sam, she too was arrested on felony charges out of Rhode Island. She was apparently arraigned this morning, June 5th, and at least 2 Liberty activists were able to go to the arraignment, or at least be there shortly afterwards. Key activists at this point do believe that the timing is coincidental and that the arrest is not a retaliation for her activism in defense of Sam. Jeremy from NHTparty.org is reporting that Ivy's likely to be held in New Hampshire until the Rhode Island issues are resolved. There's an attempt underway to extradite her, and authorities have 30 days to make that happen. Full disclosure, by the way, Ivy is one of my PR clients. It's not clear whether her efforts are what got Sam his trial, but she was attempting to represent him as a sort of amateur lawyer. Returning to the Sam Dodson issue, Keene Liberty activist David Cruz announced on June 4th that he was considering, more like planning, an act of civil disobedience to protest Sam's continued detention. The protest was to take the form of sign holding inside Judge Burke's courtroom during a trial or other court activities. However, Cruz now says he's reconsidering that since Sam has been granted a trial. Mike Cotu over at LiveFreeOrDieRally.com says an abutter to his property is raising concerns over the Live Free or Die rally, scheduled to be held in August of 2009. That's just the latest hurdle this, I guess, 4th annual event is suffering from. Jaffrey authorities had apparently been expecting some sort of paperwork or fees or site plans or site studies in order to give their blessing to the event. So conflict over that massive and effective rally continues. You can find out more by visiting LiveFreeOrDieRally.com. LiveFreeOrDieRally.com. They are technically one of my sponsors, but basically I just give them ads for free to thank them for putting on the rally. Oh, lastly, despite all the problems, New Hampshire has been ranked number 1 in personal and economic freedom over at Mercatus.org, in a study that I believe was sponsored by George Mason University. That's a Washington, D.C. school where Walter Williams teaches. The study was undertaken by Free State Project founder Jason Sorens and another person whose name I forget. Some people may question the results, since, of course, Sorens is a Free State Project member. The Free State Project is about moving people to New Hampshire for more freedom. However, I should point out that Sorens was originally a supporter of Wyoming. He wanted folks to move. He wanted to pick Wyoming as the place to move freedom lovers. And the last piece of news, the Ridley Report was mentioned on Fox News Channel Freedom Watch. I guess I came up for discussion because they were interviewing jailed videographer Sam Dodson. That's all I can think of. It's Dave Ridley signing off for RidleyReport.com.
Would you like to learn how to shoot videos the Ridley Report way? Then head to RidleyReport.com and shoot me an email. I can arrange to meet you for a class, provide you a 4-page instructional summary, and turn you into a Ridleyographer. Remember, shoot me an email at RidleyReport.com. At RidleyOgraphy, I am the bomb.